Hi, this is Yoga with Domini and I'm Domini. Today we're just going to be doing a very short yoga sculpt flow for when you're short on time, basically. So it's not going to take too long. If you've only got sort of 20 minutes or so and you just want to get a quick workout in because something is better than nothing, then this is the one for you. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll meet you on the mat in tabletop pose because we're going to do some cat-cows. Okay, so nice tabletop pose. Just start doing some cat-cows. So breathing in as you dip your belly and lift your gaze up, and breathe out as you tuck your chin to your chest and bring the spine up towards the ceiling. Remember, you can breathe the other way, so out here and in here, if that feels better for you. And just start to speed it up just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit more. And into a downward facing dog. So hands a little bit further out in front of you, just tuck your toes under and bring your bum up to the sky and just push your torso towards your thighs. You can pedal it out a little bit if you need to. Nice deep breath in and out. And then make your way up to the top of the mat for a forward fold. So again, just trying to get your belly to your thighs and having as much of a bend in your knees as you need here. And you can walk them out a little bit if you want to, just straighten one, bend the other. And then we're going to roll up. And just do some shoulder rolls. So get your legs involved as well here. So rolling back, make sure you're breathing. And forward. You'll notice I've got a couple of little weights on the floor there. You don't need weights for this. If you don't have them or you don't want to use them, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to. Nice deep breath in and out. Go back again, just a few. Rolling back. And then forward again. And take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, keep your arms above your head. As you breathe out, go into chair pose. So for me, I like to bring my toes together, my big toes, keeping a couple of inch gap in my heel, but you can have your feet about hip width apart if that feels good for you. Tucking that tailbone under, so you're engaging the glutes, engaging the core. So it feels like almost like you're trying to hold a wee in if you need the toilet. If you're a female, you'll know all about that, especially if you've had kids. And then sit back as if you're sitting in a chair. Back up, breathe out, breathe in, arms up, breathe out, back into that chair. Breathe in, back up, breathe out, arms up, back into that chair. And then we're just going to go into a forward fold and back into a down dog. So step it back into that downward facing dog. We are going to go from down dog to dolphin a few times. So basically, you just want to come down onto your forearms and then back up, however you need to do that. My hair's getting in the way. So down onto the forearms, head to the mat, and lift yourself back up. If you need to do it one arm at a time when you lift yourself back up, that's absolutely fine, especially now as we're sort of doing a bit of a warm-up. So down, and then if you need to, one arm and then the other. And when you go down again, just do the other arm first and then the other. If you need to go down one arm at a time as well, that's absolutely fine. Or you can just go down and up. Just one more, down and up. Come onto your knees. Sort yourself out. We're going to go into a plank pose. We're going to do knee drive, leg up, 10 each side. So if you don't want to do this in plank, you can do it in on all fours, knee drive, leg up, knee drive, leg up. Keep that core engaged, keep your back nice and flat. Don't let your back arch. You do those leg ups. You can let your back arch this way as you bring that knee in and get a nice crunch. Then keep it nice and flat as you bring your leg up at the back there. Okay, so plank or all fours, whichever one's good for you. Core nice and engaged. Knee up, leg up, knee, leg. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Okay, we're just going to meet at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Again, just pedal it out a little bit. Roll it up into a mountain pose. So now we're going to go into some legs. You're not going to need your weights. They're not going to do much for you anyway with this movement that we're doing here. So what we want to do, lean on our left leg, flex your foot, pulse, pulse, swing it back, pulse, pulse. Try and keep that core engaged. Your body's going to tilt a little bit, but try and use the glutes, especially when you bring your leg back, pulse, pulse, using the glutes. When you bring your leg forward, you'll feel your core engaged, pulse, pulse, and your thigh muscles. Okay, so 10 of those. 1. Oh, keep your balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we switch sides. So doing the other side, so the left leg, so leaning on your right, slight bend in it. Flex that foot, hold your core in nice and tight. Pulse, 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 pulse. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is where you want to perhaps pick up your dumbbells. If you want to, you don't have to pick up both, you can just pick up one, because we're just going to do elbow to knee, nice and slowly, keeping your core nice and engaged, glutes nice and engaged, using that core to bring the knee up, and you want a bit of a twist and a real crunch in your core, so like that. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay, remember you don't have to use dumbbells, and you don't have to use 2, you can just have 1 in this hand if you want, but I'm just going to hold on to the other one because we're switching to the other side, it's just easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really crunch, 6, holding that core nice and tight, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What we're going to do now is stick to that same side, because we're going to bring our arm up and we're just going to do a side crunch, bringing the elbow to the knee. So it's the same leg as arm. So 1, keep that core nice and tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting a really nice side crunch, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to do the other side. So it'll be the other leg that you're bringing across your body this time. For me, it's the right leg, left arm. And you're doing that twist and crunch. So bringing the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really crunch. 6, holding that core nice and tight. 7, 8, 9, whoop, and if you wobble, that's absolutely fine, just get back to it. 10. And then we're doing the same side. So for me, it'd be the right leg, right arm, elbow to knee, getting that side crunch in. So nice deep breath in and breathe out and crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember to keep that core nice and tight. 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Okay, we're going to put these down for a sec just to do chair pose. You can always hold them here if you want to, or even up there if you want to while we're doing the chair pose, but I'm going to put them down for this one. We're going to go into chair pose again, but we're just going to do some pulses. So whatever stance you want, feet hip width apart, big toes together, whichever one feels better for you. Nice deep breath in, arms up. And as you breathe out, just sit back as if you're sitting in a chair. Remember to tuck that tailbone under, so you don't want duck bum. You don't want your bum sticking out, you want it tucked in. And then pulse. 1, 2, nice and slow and controlled. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. We're going to go into some tricep kickbacks. So this is where you can, if you want to, use your dumbbells. So again, tucking your tailbone under, little bend in your knees. Hinge from the hips as you lean forward. Elbows back, tucked into your side body and back. And then as you tricep extend, we're tapping back with the foot. Like that. Okay, so we'll get ready. Nice deep breath in. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're counting up to 20 because 10 on each side. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and release. Okay, now you just want to go into a nice forward fold. So nice deep breath in, arms up, and breathe out, forward fold. Nice deep breath in and out. Bring that right leg back for a low lunge. So you're lunging into your left leg. Nice deep breath in. And on your exhale, just come back into half splits. And back into a low lunge. Back into that forward fold. Nice deep breath in. And out. And then bring your left leg back into that low lunge. Nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just go back into the half splits. And back into that low lunge. Nice deep breath in and out, and then come into a nice child's pose. Whatever one you want to do, I'm going to do wide-legged. Arms out in front, and then relax down. Make sure you're breathing. And then if you just come up a little bit, we're going to thread the needle. So right arm under the left, right side of the head to the mat. Get a nice shoulder stretch and a bit of a twist in your back, as well as stretching out your hips and your bum. And switch. Again, just make sure you're breathing. Just getting loads of oxygen to those muscles that you just worked. And back to centre. And we're just going to finish in a child's pose of your choice, whatever you want to do. You can have your legs together, arms by your side. You can have your legs apart, and you can put your hands in the middle, or you can use them as a pillow. You can have them in front, you can have them crossed underneath you, you can do a thread the needle again, whatever works for you, just do it. And that's where I'll leave you. You can stay there for as long as you want. You can do any other stretches you want to do if you've got any time for it. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed that very, very short little sculpt workout. It's made me sweat, even though it was only a tiny little one. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.